I read 11 books this summer. I read 3 kind of like sci-fi / fantasy / mystery books. And I read 5 realistic fiction books, 1 poetry book, and 1 other book that I don't really know how to describe. Oh, no, 6 realistic fiction books, sorry. Hi, I'm Dobby, but you can call me Dobbs. So today I'm going to be showing you all of the books that I read this summer. Let me just give you a preview of how many books there are. That's how many books there are. So the first book I'm going to be talking about is Posted by John David Anderson. I read this on Kindle and I read this at Korea. And I did a 1-minute book review on it. So if you're interested in this book, then you can go check that out. The next book is More to the Story by Hannah Khan. This book is not out yet. It's coming out September of 2019. So soon. I got this book at BookCon. When I went to BookCon, I met the author of Amina's Voice, which I did a book review on, so please go check that out. I got Amina's Voice and they were giving this book to you for free, so I got this book as well. And I really enjoyed this book. It was really fun and it kind of inspired me to want to start to join newspaper maybe in school. Well, it's about this girl named Jamila, and she is a journalist. She's in the newspaper club, and her friend her cousin from Pakistan comes to America. It's kind of like about her life. This next book is Mosquito Land by David Arnold. At BookCon, I got the book Kids of Appetite by David Arnold, and I got it signed. David Arnold was nice. It's right here. I got this book. So I got this book. This book was really good. It was really powerful. However, if you're sensitive to this book had a little bit of self-harm, swearing. If you're sensitive to that kind of thing, that kind of stuff, then you probably shouldn't. You probably should wait to read this book. Depends on what kind of triggers you. The next book is Love from A to Z by S.K. Ali. I met S.K. Ali at BookCon as well. I got this book at BookCon. S.K. Ali was a new author to me, but she was on the same panel as Hannah Khan, so I decided to meet her as well. And this book I absolutely loved this book. It was like a romance about this boy and girl, Adam and Zainab. I also did a book review on this book. I read this in Korea as well. So check that out if you're interested in this book. The next book I read was In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wong. I met Jen Wong at BookCon. I was gonna get her, this is a graphic novel by the way. I was gonna get her book, The Prince and the Dressmaker, but I ended up not getting that book and getting this one because this one is about a girl who loves video games, and it's about it shifts between her video game life and her actually regular life, and I feel like that was a really cool kind of subject, and this cover also is really cool. The next book was Fake by Donna Cooner. This book is not out yet. I got this at BookCon as well, but I didn't get to meet the author or anything. They were just giving them out for free. And this book is about social media and how social media influences our time right now. And I did a book comparison on Fake versus How to Disappear. Yeah, there's a video on that on my channel. So if you're interested in this book, it's about social media. It's about kind of struggles, life, bullying, then you can check that out for more information. The next book is Tarnished Are the Stars by Rosie Thor. This book is not out yet. Yeah, it's coming out October 15th, 2019. And this book is a kind of sci-fi, I would say, book. And I think it's it's a dystopian or utopian world, and it's about Anna. She is a technician, and basically she is illegal. What she does is illegal. She does mechanic work, and people in the actual city don't like that. It has action and it has sci-fi, but it also has parts of relationships and romance, and I feel like that was really interesting to me, how Rosie Thor, the author, could kind of fit those elements into a book that was so like action-filled like this. So the next 4 books are books that I got at the used bookstore, the Aladdin used bookstore in Korea. So the first book is Who Could That Be at This Hour by Lemony Snicket, and it's part of the All the Wrong Questions series. And this book is I think it's a 4-book series. It's a mystery book, and it's by Lemony Snicket, who's the author of A Series of Unfortunate Events, which I really enjoyed reading. It was really fun. Lemony Snicket is actually a fake name. That's like pseudonymous name. His name is actually like Daniel something. Daniel Handler, I think. And this book there was a lot of mystery in it. But it wasn't like a scary type of mystery. It was like a kind of just you want to know what happened, and there are just plot twists and cliffhangers at every moment. Yeah. The next book is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, and this book is my favorite booktuber Jessie the Reader's favorite book. So when I saw this at the used bookstore, I was like, oh, I have to get that because it's Jessie the Reader's favorite book, and I was like, I wonder why. So I got it, and I totally understand why. First of all, this is a movie, and there are pictures in here that are really cool. And basically this book is about Jacob, and he's kind of discovering his grandfather's past. I enjoyed this book. Okay, so the next book is Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger by Louis Sachar. So Louis Sachar is the author of Holes, which I loved. And also Wayside School is a series. I think I read it all on the Kindle. And basically, Wayside School is a school, and it was supposed to be built as 1 floor and 30 classrooms on that floor. However, the builder built it sideways, and now it's 30 floors with 1 classroom on each floor. And also, Mrs. Jules teaches on the 30th floor, and Mrs. Zarves teaches on the 19th floor, except there is no 19th floor, so there is no Mrs. Zarves.
What?
So basically, Wayside School is like, that's kind of like crazy. It's like a crazy kind of school, and it's like, even though it seems like it's for like kids, I feel like anyone can really enjoy it. Like it seems like it's for like younger kids, but even I enjoyed it. It was just really fun for me to read, just like when I'm bored, when I need something to do, just like open up to a page and read like one story. Okay, so the last book we have is Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. And Where the Sidewalk Ends is a poetry book, and it's filled with funny, fun, crazy, weird poems. Shel Silverstein is also the author of The Giving Tree. This is a Korean version, but it's The Giving Tree. And he's the author of other poetry books such as A Light in the Attic. This is a nice picture. He looks better in this picture though. So Where the Sidewalk Ends is, it's a book full of poems. So for example, that's like a sample of what the pages look like. And Shel Silverstein actually writes the poems and draws the drawings. And I feel like that's really cool. The drawings in here are really funny. They're really cute. I really like his drawing style. I feel like this book is also a book that you could read like when you're bored, just open up to a page and read a poem once in a while. If you like poetry, this book, basically if you're a kid and even if you don't like poetry, I feel like you would like this book because the poems in here are so they're so funny, like weird, they're fun. So out of these 11 books, my favorite sci-fi fantasy kind of book was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm going to do a book review on Miss Peregrine's. And my favorite realistic fiction one was probably either In Real Life or More to the Story. If you think any of these books were interesting, if you like the storyline or anything about these books, then please go check them out. Not sponsored. So that'll be the end of my summer book wrap up. If you like this video, please like this video. And if while you're down there, please subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.